Hey everyone, got another PSA reveal today. Really excited to show you this one. It's one of my bigger orders. It's, I think, 53 cards. Good mix of football and basketball. Lots of different years of cards. Was trying to mix things up for the special with the lower prices. So let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new, thanks for watching. I do primarily raw to grade content as a side business. And it's really fun, really profitable. So please like and subscribe, follow along with my journey and hopefully learn some along the way. And if you're returning, thanks for continuing to watch. So let's go ahead and jump into this. We've got a few stacks here, so I guess we'll just start here. So I had a bunch of Kobe's that I put in, just some lower pop, cool looking Kobe cards. This one got an 8. So with these, it's kind of like if it's a 10, you basically triple your money. If it's a 9, you make a little bit. If it's an 8, you're probably losing a little bit. So not thrilled with an 8, but it's okay. Prismatic green, CJ Stroud got a 10. Love that. Yeah, here was one of the interesting grades. I haven't looked at these cards at all yet, so not sure why this one got a 6, but I guess I'll put another pile down here for below 8. Green Ice, Stroud got a 10 on that one. Yeah, nice 10 there. And really happy about this one, the Prism Break No Huddle. Disco sign. Green Wave got a 10 as well. These were just bread and butter in this order. Have several of them, as you can see. And this is just the regular green. Got a 10. So this type of card, I mean, with the exception of this one's probably $40 raw. The other ones are about $15 raw, and they're going for probably 60 to 70 as PSA 10s. They were a little bit higher when I sent these in, but they've dipped a little bit, but still be making good profit on those. Really happy with the 10 on this one. I actually was not expecting this one to get a 10. There was a surface dimple right there and several across the top, which, if you guys know me, I don't shy away from submitting with surface dimples, but for whatever reason, I was skeptical about this one, but they gave it a 10. So that's a good sign to take some risks if you're, you know, on the fence about something. You can take a risk. So this one was not thrilled about. Got an 8 here. If I can't find anything definitively wrong with this one, I will likely crack it and resubmit it. I know it's off-center top to bottom, so I don't think it was outside of the range for a 10 though on the centering, but I'll take a closer look at it and go from there. That was definitely one of the bigger cards in the order, so sad to get an 8 on that one. Fireworks, so more Prism inserts of Stroud. Again, just bread and butter. These ones are really cool. The red plaid. I've bought several of these and they're just squeaky clean. Like some of the most perfect cards I've ever seen. Like I knew for a fact these were gonna get 10s. But happy to see it official now. More prismatic. Yeah, these ones go for a little bit more than the other inserts. I think these are still about 90 to 100. Phoenix Fireforged. Have a couple copies of these. Got 10s, I believe, on both. Green Wave Fireworks. More 10s. Yeah, so another 8 on this Kobe. I had several Kobe's in this order, like I mentioned. It's kind of the first time I've done something like this, and we'll see once I sell through everything if it'll be worth doing again or not. I was expecting a higher gem rate. Yeah, Got a 4 on this one. I really have no idea why. Oh, I see it. I totally see why. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try to get a light on it here. But there is definitely a bend in the card right there. That's possible that happened during shipping. It's possible that I was just lazy and didn't see it when inspecting it. So I won't worry too much about it. I think I would have noticed something like that. That's pretty noticeable, but I guess you never know. More prismatic, 10. Green ice. Yeah, the green ice go for more than the green, the regular green. So happy about that. Patrick Mahomes, Disco 10. Yeah, so this is interesting. Another proof of concept I see everywhere. Like, for instance, on Facebook groups, someone will post a card that they hit in a break, and they'll be like, just hit this, should I get it graded? And without fail, there will always be someone that says, or multiple people that say, no, it's way off centered, it won't get a 10. And whenever someone says that, like, obviously there are instances of that where cards are really off centered, but whenever someone says that, I definitely question whether they're actively grading cards or not, because if you look at this top to bottom, like, this is pretty off-centered to me. Like, this is definitely just as off-centered as the Stroud was, if not more. And this one got a 10. It's within 60-40. Like, that's PSA's tolerance, and in my experience, they hold true to that. So don't shy away. Use a centering tool, and yeah, if it's 60-40 or better, get it submitted. This one got a 9. Looks like a corner there. First 9 of the order. Okay, next stack. We'll go this one next, I guess. Getting into some basketball. Wemby Instant Impact. Pretty easy 10s on those as well. Got a 9 on this one. Again, off center, top to bottom, but I don't think that would have been why. There's some kind of fluff on those bottom 2 corners. Could be that, could be a surface thing. This is a nice one. As I'm recording this, I actually just saw I got an offer for $115 on this. I have it listed for $130, so that's good. This one isn't mine, but good to get a 10 on the Monopoly. Yep, another Instant Impact 10. This one's not mine either, but yeah, 10 on that. 10 stack is looking good. Really happy with this 10. If you guys aren't familiar with Donruss from this year, really tough grades because of the backs. And this one isn't perfect. You can see the right edge and the bottom right corner. There is some whitening. But again, I don't know. If you're looking for perfect cards before you submit anything to PSA, you're never going to submit stuff. PSA 10 doesn't mean perfect. It just means gem mint. And it's a little subjective depending on the grader. Really nice 10 here, low pop, yellow hoops. Hoping to get a good premium out of that one. Did get a 9 on this Donruss. Yeah, I mean, there's some chipping on the back, but you know, going 1 for 2 on those, that'll more than cover the cost of both. They're cheap. Yeah, mosaics have been very disappointing these last 2 years. If you guys have followed me for a while, I did really well with 2021 and 2020 mosaic. But these last 2 years, the colored backs have made it trickier. Yeah, here's another Rookies and Stars, just flawless. Really cool looking too. They're not the craziest, most expensive cards, but get a good profit on them. Did get an 8 on one of these fireworks. Not sure why. But it is what it is. Another Instant Impact 10. One thing to watch on these is the centering. It's a little bit harder to tell, but you can look at the rookie card and the Prism logo. Sometimes one of them is way off to the side, and that is something to be aware of on those. I might need to make a second stack of 10s. Here we go. Last big stack. We did get a 10 on this mosaic, so happy about that. Still finishing up selling through my last order of mosaics. I actually sold all the 9s, just trying to sell the 10s now. Trying to get a little bit better prices, so I'm okay to wait a little bit. So this is a card I'm happy with, a 9, because I'll be able to make a little bit of money on it. So most of these Kobe's I bought for $1 to $5 shipped, and then you pay the 16 to get it graded, or maybe it's I guess 17. The 9s usually will sell for 30 or so. The 10s usually go for 60 plus, 60 to 90. And the 8s you'll lose a little bit. So like this one, so I got a 9 on it, but I sold this for I think 37. So I paid like probably $5 shipped for this. Still making money on a 9. To me, that's like, I'll do that all day long. And then the 10s like this, I'll be able to, double, triple my money on. So happy about that. Another 10 here, cool looking card. I do like the Excalibur stuff from around that time. Yeah, I got another 4. 2 4s in this order. I definitely know now that this Stroud was warranted. I wonder what the problem is with this one. I don't see it right off the bat, but sure, if I looked hard enough, I could probably find something. Overall, really happy with this order, really happy with the grader. An 8 on that. And just for reference, I did put all the Kobe's first in this order. So I've heard both ways, put your worst condition cards first, put them last. I generally put them first, and this order that worked out really well. But I'm experimenting with some orders I have going right now. I'm really bummed to get a 9 on this one. I thought that would have been an easy 10. Graded that card before. This is a nice 10 though. Should be able to get a little bit more on this one. It's a really low pop, and it's a tough grade. So happy about that. And got another 9 on this one, so kind of bummed on those ones, but overall really happy about the order, like I said. Yeah, hoops 10. Nothing crazy with these Kobe's, but that's the thing, like I wouldn't pay 22 or even $19 to get them graded as a stretch, but $2 off the grading fees can really add a lot to your margins if you're doing the cheaper stuff, which is what I like to do. More prismatic. Even more prismatic. I think I got straight 10s on all of those, which are the most expensive prism inserts for CJ Stroud out of the ones I graded. Another Fire Forged 10. This is a good time to be getting football back. I'm going to be sending off my last football for this year this coming week. This is an awesome color match. I like grading Mahomes stuff. And LeBron stuff too. Those are the two players in the NBA and NFL that I'll still grade more recent cards of. Yeah, I want to get all the football back before the season, so I'm not taking any chances this year. I'll have a video coming out soon about the disaster that happened with my basketball stuff last year, which definitely has made me become more cautious about timing things. Yeah, I can see this corner down here. It's probably the reason this one got a 9. And another 8 on the fireworks. Yeah, so got 2 8s on the fireworks. 1 9 on the prison break, the rest 10s. And I guess I got the 4 on one of the fireworks. So the fireworks were the toughest grades, I guess, of all the inserts. Got straight 10s on the prismatics. Cool, so and then a 9 to round it out. So yeah, I forget to mention this, but all of these are for sale. So feel free to follow me on Instagram, reach out there to buy any of them if you want. I can definitely get you better prices doing deals on Instagram if we're bypassing the eBay fees. So feel free to reach out if you're interested in any of these. And yeah, really good order overall. If you count the Kobe's, I think it was about a 65% gem rate. If you don't count the Kobe's, which I wasn't expecting to get gems on really, I think it's about 77% gem rate. So really happy, especially my last order was just under 50% gem rate. So really happy to get back around my average, even above average, I think, if you don't count the Kobe's. So yeah, really happy with this. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, please like and subscribe to follow along. I have huge orders going. They're in progress at PSA right now, and I'll be sending 2 more out this month. So lots of good stuff coming. And I'll also be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So stay tuned for that as well. So thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.